You see, yes she is. Yes she is. Not all nigga, but you soft. Cause what you do, you jump on your own people. You see, but when it come to anybody else, y'all niggas is welcoming and this, that, and you side with the outsider over your brother and shit, this, that, and the third. And so, you know, this is what niggas do. Sad to say, sad to say. And I seen a lot of people, just like when, you know, Melly Mel got on Eminem. Man, all kind of niggas say when, you know, they threw the cape on. They threw the cape on. I wanna be saved. Them niggas flying through the air. Do you understand what I'm saying? To go, you know what I'm saying? Let that man, I mean, you know what? Because, you know, when you start, and I'm going to get to him, because he's nobody. But I'm going to give y'all a lesson today. You understand what I'm saying? And DJ Academics, you know, again, you know, I just, you know, I say, man, this nigga right here, man, he get to him, Eminem.
Farious to your caboose bone.
Man, I'll say, oh, well, shit, you need a lesson then. But you ain't stupid. You ain't stupid. You ain't stupid. You know what I'm saying? It's just that, you know what? The reality is that niggas is soft today. You see, yes she is. Yes she is. Not all niggas, but you're soft. Because what you do, you jump on your own people. You see? But when it come to anybody else, y'all niggas is welcoming and this, that, and you side with the outsider over your brother and shit, this, that, and the third. And so, you know, this is what niggas do. Sad to say, sad to say. And I seen a lot of people, just like when, you know, Melly Mel got on Eminem. Man, all kind of niggas say when, you know, they threw the cape on. They threw the cape on. I wanna be saved. Them niggas flying through the air. You understand what I'm saying? To go, you know what I'm saying? Let that man, I mean, you know what? You see?
Fair use to
but
your
when it come to
bone.
anybody else, y'all niggas is
trying to get a fresh can.
And this, that, and you side with the outsider over your brother and shit, this, that, and the third. And so, you know, this is what niggas do. Sad to say, sad to say. And I seen a lot of people, just like when, you know, Melly Mel got on Eminem. Talking about what did Asian people, what did Chinese people do to, you know, the black people. I say, oh, well, shit, you need a lesson then. But you ain't stupid. You ain't stupid. You ain't stupid. You know what I'm saying? It's just that, you know what? The reality is that niggas is soft today. You see, yes she is. Yes she is. Not all niggas, but you're soft. Because what you do, you jump on your own people. You see? But when it come to anybody else, y'all niggas is welcoming and this, that, and you side with the outsider over your brother and shit, this, that, and the third. And so, you know, this is what niggas do. Sad to say, sad to say. And I seen a lot of people, just like when, you know, Melly Mel got on Eminem. Man, all kind of niggas say, yeah, he on there talking about what did Asian people, what did Chinese people do to, you know, the black people. I say, oh, well, shit, you need a lesson then. But you ain't stupid. You ain't stupid. You ain't stupid. You know what I'm saying? It's just that, you know what? The reality is that niggas is soft today. You see, yes she is. Yes she is. Not all niggas, but you're soft. Because what you do, you jump on your own people. You see? But when it come to anybody else, y'all niggas is welcoming and this, that, and you side with the outsider over your brother and shit, this, that, and the third. And so, you know, this is what niggas do. Sad to say. And I seen a lot of people, just like when, you know, Melly Mel got on Eminem. Man, all kind of niggas say when, you know, they threw the cape on. I wanna be saved. Them niggas flying through the air. You understand what I'm saying? To go, you know what I'm saying? Let that man, I mean, you know what? Because, you know, when you start, and I'm gonna get to him, because he's nobody. But I'm gonna give y'all a lesson today. You understand what I'm saying? And DJ Academics, you know, again, you know, I just, you know, I say, man, this nigga right here, man. He just, you know, I'm gonna reserve what I'm gonna say about him, because I got on his ass not too long ago, and they wanted to put some restrictions on some of the things I said. You know what I'm saying? Because he on some sucker shit. You know, he's a real sucker. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna be real about that. You know, he don't, stay out of shit, nigga. You know, this the rap game. You know, or this the streets. I ain't never seen so many niggas that needed to be saved and they supposed to be street. Nigga, let niggas hold their own, nigga. You understand what I'm saying? You know, we men, we soldiers. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to run and save no nigga. You know, save no foreigners and shit like that. Let them hold. If you want to hold all type of Dracos and shit, and you don't got to run and save no motherfucker that's supposed to be a gangster. Let that motherfucker hold his own. But see, that's where we at. You wanna get in niggas' business and shit. You know what I'm saying? And you know, you have to stand down. You have to stand down, and you have to say, well, you know what? I don't know. All you have to do is say, I don't agree with everything that everybody say, but you know, and you just put your, you put your disclaimer up there and shit. Everybody do that. Everything that they'll say, everything that come out of the mouth of the people that we interviewing today does not represent so and so and so and so. That's what they say, and they let it fly. You understand what I'm saying? You can't, you can't goddamn, wait a minute, you can't goddamn come into the goddamn picture and shit, nigga, and wanna you understand what I'm saying? And save somebody else. You see what I'm saying? You can't come. You got to stay and let them hold, especially when they spitting shit out of their mouth. You see? Especially when they spitting shit out of their mouth. You know? And so, now, let me get this up here. Hold on. Let me get this man what he said on this goddamn. Let me get this shit that he said. Because hold on. Hold on, where this shit at? Oh, there you go. Cause and see too, you see these Wu-Tang niggas done gave it, they didn't let too many men. You know, they ain't well, let me get what he said on here. Where is it at? And see, they got everything but what he, they don't, that shit supposed to be at the top. I didn't put his, let me put in here. Disrespect. And I don't see, and the shit that he's saying, and he in New York. You know what I'm saying? You can't just put on no goddamn, just because you walking, you rocking the hat. Shit, what that mean? That don't got you. And see, the crazy thing about it, and I'm going to tell y'all that the shit that he said is hard as hell to goddamn find on the damn internet. It's hard as hell to find it. You know what I'm saying? It's hard as hell to try to find. I just saw it, but they doing their best to try to keep the shit off of the internet. Here you go. Here you go right here. Here you go right here. Hold on. Here we go.
Not mad at the people that fucking talking about me. Y'all mad at me because that man say he gonna rape women and kids. Like you get a Frank. You get a picture of a Frank. Fuck out of here, man. Listen, one thing for sure, two things for certain. Look, like, I don't care if people upset. I don't care that y'all mad. You know what I mean? Charleston White took his first L from me, a Chinese person. You know what I mean? Now all his people is mad. They upset. Oh my God. Oh, but Chinese people, shut the fuck up. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Why y'all so mad at Chinese people? Why y'all so mad at Asian people? Why? Tell me why. Because we ain't want to give you extra duck sauce? Because we ain't want to give you an extra soy sauce?
Hear that shit. Now that right there, there you go right there. You see, in most time when you say something, you see what I'm saying? That, that draw the real who they is out. You understand what I'm saying? And so, because, you can see how they talk because they ain't, why you mad at Chinese people? Because we didn't give you extra duck sauce. And yeah, you hear the shit that they say. You see what I'm saying? You coming out your mouth kind of crazy. Now, like I say, it ain't the fact that I condone. You understand? And I'm not gonna say I condone everything that somebody say. But I know how when a motherfucker you cross a line, when a motherfucker go in, I personally, you understand what I'm saying? Is how I do what I do and how another motherfucker do what they do. That's different. You see what I'm saying? And so if he wanted to go all the way in on him, I ain't mad about that. You see what I'm saying? How he went in, I might not go in that same way. You understand what I'm saying? I might not go in that same way. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, you see, I'm not against the man for what, how he went in, because when the gloves is off, they off. You see what I'm saying? Let's go back in. That ain't all he said now.
Why are you mad at Asian people? Why? Because they look at you funny when you walk down the street? Because when you walk in the store, they looking at you or they watching. That's why you hate Asian people, right? You you're not mad at the people that fucking you act like Asian people is the ones that like Like, what the fuck? Like, the Asian people run y'all out of y'all houses, burn your houses, like hang your children, like stop y'all from going to schools, and like, did Asian people do all that, bro? Did we like round y'all up and like take you from one place to another place? Did we do all that? No, we ain't do that. You mad because you ain't get an extra duck sauce, bro? You talking about kill all Asian people because you ain't get an extra duck sauce? Does that even make sense? No, it don't make sense. What you mad at? You mad because you go to the nail salon and the Asian lady who just got done doing 25, 50 toes and shit, and they gotta go through all your crust and stuff and all that, and you mad because they charging you an extra $10 because your shit got all types of corns and all types of madness, and they gotta go through all of that and all, you know what I'm saying? That's a lot of work, bro. You mad because they charging you extra $10. You ready to shut down the whole Asian community because they want to charge you an extra $10 for working on your toes. You want to kill all Asian people because has an attitude in a nail salon. But you're not mad at the people that is motherfucking that's doing work to y'all. No, let me understand this. Why is people so mad at Asian people? I just don't understand that. Why are y'all so mad at Asian people? You know what I'm saying? You act like Asian people are the only people that got stores in other communities. You acting like Middle Eastern people ain't got stores in other communities. You acting like Jewish people ain't got stores in other communities. You acting like Spanish people ain't got stores in different. You acting like doing worse to y'all. No, let me understand this. Why is people so mad at Asian people? I just don't understand that. Why are y'all so mad at Asian people? You know what I'm saying? You act like Asian people are the only people that got stores in other communities. You acting like Middle Eastern people ain't got stores in other communities. You acting like Jewish people ain't got stores in other communities. You acting like Spanish people ain't got stores in different. You acting like everybody ain't got stores in different communities. But people just want to point has an attitude in a nail salon. But you're not mad at the people that is motherfucking that.
Very used to your caboose bone.
That's doing worse to y'all. No, let me understand this. Why is people so mad at Asian people? I just don't understand that. Why are y'all so mad at Asian people? You know what I'm saying? You act like Asian people are the only people that got stores in other communities. You acting like Middle Eastern people ain't got stores in other communities. You acting like Jewish people ain't got stores in other communities. In a nail salon. But you're not mad at the people that is motherfucking that's doing worse to y'all. No, let me understand this. Why is people so mad at Asian people? I just don't understand that. Why are y'all so mad at Asian people? You know what I'm saying? You act like Asian people are the only people that got stores in other communities. You acting like Middle Eastern people ain't got stores in other communities. You acting like Jewish people ain't got stores in other communities. You acting like Spanish people ain't got stores in different. You acting like everybody ain't got stores in different communities. But people just want to point at Asian people. Let me ask you why. Have you asked yourself why? Have you asked yourself why all of a sudden?
Listen, that's all I need of that. You see, that's all I need of that. You see, now let's go. Let's deal with this. Let's deal with this, cause we know that this is some bullshit. Yes, it ain't nothing but culture vulture. That's all that it is. Now let's deal. You understand? Let's deal. Number one. Let me go to work. Let me go to work. Let me go to work. Now, number one, let me go straight to this.
Now, let me understand this. Why is people so mad at Asian people? I just don't understand that. Why? Like you're not mad at the people that fucking you act like Asian people is the ones that like y'all, like, what the fuck? Like, the Asian people run y'all out of y'all houses, burn your houses, like hang your children, like stop y'all from going to schools, and like, did Asian people do all that, bro? Did we like round y'all up and like take you from one place to another place? Did we do all that? No, we ain't do that. You mad because you ain't get the extra duck sauce, bro? You talking about kill all Asian people because you ain't get an extra duck sauce? Does that even make sense? No, it don't make sense. What you mad at? You mad because you go to the nail salon and the Asian lady who just got done doing 25, 50 toes and shit, and they gotta go through all your crusts and stuff and all that, and you mad because they charging you an extra $10 because your shit got all types of corns and all types of madness, and they gotta go through all of that, and all, you know what I'm saying? That's a lot of work, bro. You mad because they charging you extra $10. You ready to shut down the whole Asian community because they want to charge you an extra $10 for working on your toes. You want to kill all Asian people because has an attitude in a nail salon. But you're not mad at the people that is motherfucking that's doing worse to y'all. No, let me understand this. Why is people so mad at Asian people? I just don't understand that. Why are y'all so mad at Asian people? You know what I'm saying? You act like Asian people are the only people that got stores in other communities. You acting like Middle Eastern people ain't got stores in other communities. You acting like Jewish people ain't got stores in other communities. You acting like Spanish people ain't got stores in different. You acting like everybody ain't got stores in different communities. But people just want to point at Asian people. Let me ask you why. Have you asked yourself why? Have you asked yourself why all of a sudden?
Listen,
People got so much.
that's all I need. All that. You see, that's all I need of that. You see, now let's go. Let's deal with this. Let's deal with this, cause we know that this is some bullshit. Yes, it ain't nothing but culture vulture. That's all that it is. Now let's deal. You understand? Let's deal. Number one. Let me go to work. Let me go to work. Let me go to work. Now, number one, let me go straight to this one. Let me go straight to this one. Just to show you. China. COVID-19 discrimination against Africans. Y'all want to go? Y'all want to do this? Let's get on. Let's get on Fu Manchu. We're going to get on Fu Manchu right quick. That's his nephew, Fu Manchu nephew. You see what I'm saying? Let's get on Ip Man. Let's get on Ippy. We're going to get on Ippy right quick. Yeah, we're going to get on Ippy right quick. Let's talk about this. Matter of fact, let me deal with the second title. Forced quarantines, eviction, refused services in I forget how they pronounce this. Gonzo. You say Gonzal. You see Gonzal. You see Wanzal, however they pronounce it. Forced quarantines, eviction, refused services. Okay, let's talk about that. The Chinese government should end. Now this is I don't know what should end discriminatory treatment of Africans, because he said they ain't did shit. You see, this is why when they throw them rocks and they hide their hands. See, we got to get on them now. We can't let them do that now. You see, Human Rights Watch said today authorities should also protect Africans and people of African descent throughout China from discrimination in employment, housing, and other realms. In early April 2020, Chinese authorities in the southern city of Guangzhou province, okay, Guangdong province. I almost said that shit like a Chinaman. You see what I'm saying? Which was China's largest African community. Began a campaign to forcibly test Africans for coronavirus. You see, to forcibly test and order them to self-isolate or to quarantine in designated hotels. Landlords then evicted African residents, forcing many to sleep on the street in hotels, shops, and restaurants, refused African customers. Other foreign groups have generally not been subject to similar treatment. Chinese authorities claim zero tolerance for discrimination, but what they are doing to Africa in Gaza is a textbook case of just that. Now, this is a Chinaman. Yeah, this is a Chinaman. China researcher at Human Rights Watch. I ain't gonna say his name because, I ain't Chinese and I ain't about to act like it. You see, Beijing should immediately investigate and hold accountable all officials and others responsible for discriminatory treatment.
That's right.
You see, on April 12th, Guangdong authorities announced that all foreigners in the province must accept COVID-19 prevention and containment measures, okay, including testing, sampling, and quarantine. In practice, the authorities just targeted Africans for forced testing and quarantine. They visited homes of African residents, testing them on the spot and instructing them to take a test at a hospital. Some were ordered to self-isolate at home with surveillance cameras or alarms installed outside their apartments. I mean, goddamn, this shit, this shit like some goddamn, what the hell is this? You see? Since they want to talk about what they done done. See, that's when you got to know when a motherfucker, and since he in New York, you see, you know what I'm saying? He should, Africans in New York should step to his ass. You see, I don't get off into the personal conversation between, like I say, but when it's outsider, then, we don't give a goddamn. One of our own might take the gloves all the way goddamn off. And I ain't saying, I don't agree with everything, how somebody come, but I ain't got no problem with, one of my own going all in on a foreigner. I don't. You understand what I'm saying? I might not say the shit, but goddamn, if motherfucker going all in. Now, some of that shit was, for me, personally is, I'm not going, that shit wild. I could say a whole lot of shit to crush a motherfucker and don't have to say shit like that. You understand what I'm saying? And, I must say that, but because, I must say that. Now, in practice, the authority just targeted Africans for forced testing and quarantine. Okay? Yeah, we did that one. There is no evidence, scientific basis for the policy. Most important cases of COVID-19 to the province were Chinese nationals returning from abroad. Many Africans had already tested negative for coronavirus, had no recent travel history, had not been in contact with known COVID-19 patients. So they had many goddamn Chinese that was coming back home that they should have been goddamn tested, probably full of the damn virus, and they didn't test them, but they, Africans who had already tested negative, had no travel history. You understand? And that just show you where what you're doing over there. You understand what I'm saying? We always up under a motherfucker. Period. We always up under some goddamn body. You know what I'm saying? Knowing damn well they don't like run from one to the other instead of just building up your own house. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I say, people out here talking about, they act like, I hear people talking about Russia and China as if they better than the goddamn, that's the three heads of the same beast. Say the beast has 7 heads and them 3 of them. You understand what I'm saying? None no better gonna treat African people no better than the other. They all wicked. Period. All wicked. If they gonna do the same. You got all type of, you sitting up here talking about, and they all over in Africa. I done seen them disrespect on video. You understand what I'm saying? On video. You understand? I seen one. I forget what African nation that was. And man, these Chinese motherfuckers, they didn't even get permission to start building and shit, and destroying shit, I guess it was a building that was, they was knocking the building, and they didn't even get permission, man. They didn't even get permission from the housing secretary. And that man showed up on the goddamn spot and got all their ass out of there. Fired every last one of them. Matter of fact, I believe he might have locked their ass up for, for trying, so they don't have no goddamn respect. They over there talking to African people crazy as hell. All you had to do was go on YouTube. And he ain't no different. He ain't nothing but the same goddamn man. You understand what I'm saying? And like I say, Wu-Tang. And see, I'm going to tell you, I don't give a goddamn if they don't like it or not. Just because I like your goddamn raps and shit, some of your raps and shit, and it was overladen with that shit. You understand what I'm saying? Overladen because you idolizing somebody else. You see what I'm saying? You over-idolizing. You understand? I know niggas like karate and shit and this, that, and but you over-idolize that shit. You see what I'm saying? Goddamn, you act like you damn near from goddamn China or something. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all represent and didn't represent none African. You understand? That's your, but you know what? If you ain't African, nigga, it shows you, it show you how weak you is. You see what I'm saying? When you pick up another the world can see it. And like I said, I like the Wu-Tang and shit, you know what I'm saying? I like some of their shit, I ain't gonna lie. You see what I'm saying? But when it get down to the get down and the shit hit the fan, and you see how it's a way to let these motherfuckers in the back door. You understand what I'm saying? Now I be looking online and shit. You look up break dance and you look up, these motherfuckers out there, now they want to break dance. Now they want a damn break dance. Yeah, ODB called himself Osiris. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. You see? Now they want a damn break dance. Now they scratching and cutting and shit. You understand what I'm saying? Now they doing all the graffiti. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Now they doing all the goddamn graffiti shit that was original. You know what I'm saying? We can't hold on to nothing. You understand what I'm saying? That was our modern day hieroglyphics and shit where we put messages on the wall. You understand what I'm saying? Motherfucker look up on the wall, might catch a gem or two. You see what I'm saying? Might catch a gem or two. Niggas dancing, doing their thing, competing, doing something other than shooting and shit. You know what I'm saying? Scratching and cutting, beatboxing, dropping some lyrics and shit. Because when you develop the mind and you into music and you're developing spiritually, you're dealing, you in the soul. You understand what I'm saying? Especially when you dropping that science behind it. So it is a proper art form that came out of it came out of a good energy. Ended up in a fuck energy. That's what happened. It didn't, it started in a good energy and it went into a golden age and then it just crashed and burned. You see what I'm saying? And now they let everybody in. You understand? Because they paying them. You know, that's just like, you know, DJ Khaled, another culture vulture. That's another one. You know, they want to honor him and shit for fucking what? What you done did? You understand? You done came into hip-hop just like you came on the corner store. You understand? Gas station and shit. And now you done open up shop and you wanna rent niggas on a song. You wanna rent niggas on a song. You understand what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You wanna rent niggas. You know, and put 5, 6 niggas on a song, you know, and oh, okay, now what? Okay, now we could have did that. You ain't did nothing. You ain't added nothing to the culture. You see what I'm saying? You ain't added nothing to the culture. So you got the DJ College, now you got the China, you know, whack, and you got China whack. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't never heard the song Don't Wanna Hear One. I don't even, if I wouldn't have looked up, but, you know, because he was acting real silly, like he don't know what the fuck going on, you know what I'm saying? You know, and he talking about he ready to, you know, he want to fade and shit. Man, I don't know what's wrong with you niggas today. Well, motherfuckers say they want to fade from, what the fuck is wrong with y'all niggas out there today, man? You know what I'm saying? Y'all better get it together, straight up. Ain't no motherfucking way, man. Y'all motherfuckers been, because y'all so in tune. And the thing is, old DJ Academics, he condone the shit. You understand what I'm saying? He out there saving the motherfucker, man. Yeah, come on, man. Stay out the game. If you can't, this is hard rock shit. You understand what I'm saying? Say, goddamn it, whatever go down and did it. I'm not, you know, because, you know, you dealing with anything might come out of motherfucker mouth. You can't, you know, just stay out of it, man. Don't do it. What the fuck is you out here? You siding with the outsider, man. You understand what I'm saying? You siding with the outsider. And this man then came up here and said all this crazy shit about black people. You ain't backing up on his ass. Did he come out? Did this motherfucker, did DJ Academic come out and say anything about what this man just said to the community? Okay, I don't care what him and the one man, you know, Charleston White got into it. That ain't got nothing to do with the broader community, just like he's saying. You see, that ain't got shit to do with the broader community. So the shit that he coming out of his mouth is offensive to the broader community. You understand what I'm saying? Is DJ Academic backing up on that shit? Is he banning this motherfucker? Is he coming out saying what the fuck come out of his mouth is outrageous to the black community? Fuck what going on, you know, between, cause them two can hold their own. You understand what I'm saying? And like I say, I don't agree. You know, I ain't gonna say I don't agree with how, you know, everything that come out of somebody's mouth. But what I do agree, if he want to take the gloves off, but you know, like I say, I can take the gloves off and not have to go, you know, certain and you know, deplorable levels. You understand what I'm saying? I don't have to go to deplorable levels to get at a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I can jump in a motherfucker's chest and backstroke, nigga. It's not a problem. You understand what I'm saying? And keep it right there, nigga, you know, on the chest level. We ain't got to go to, you know what I'm saying? We can't, you know, we can, but we can stay right there in the chest level. You understand? As men and motherfucker want to see a nigga, we can do that. That's not a problem. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. We done been there, done that shit 1,001 times. You ain't said shit that a motherfucker ain't. You nigga, that's almost like, you know, instinct. Nah. You know what I'm saying? That's first instinct. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, and that's where I lead at, just to say that I know I'm not, you know, but again, the overall thing is that when it's out, it's an outsider, the gloves is off. And so that's where I'm gonna lead at. But DJ Academics is like, he's sucker, man. He's a sucker, man, straight up. I'm just gonna say it. I done seen him too many times, man. Every fucking time you take the sucker move. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, every time, you know. Yeah, he take the sucker move, man. Don't be cut all that shit out. You see what I'm saying? I seen him, nigga, and I say it. You seen the nigga on the video, nigga, when he got into it with some sisters. You know, and this nigga went straight. You know, this nigga like, nigga went ape and shit. You know what I'm saying? Want to rush the sisters out the damn studio like they, he was under threat and shit. You know what I'm saying? But nigga, if you running off at your mouth, nigga, and somebody, clap back, nigga, and you can't, your manhood ain't strong enough, and she crack your motherfucking manhood, nigga. You can't keep your mouth, be respectful, nigga. Learn how to say shit with respect. And then, you know what I'm saying? And you can check a person with respect, too, if you feel they out of line. But all that sucker shit, nigga, getting up there like a female and shit, you know what I'm saying? You more, you're supposed to be a man about shit. So I don't see, even when you said that, he said some other, when he talked about the old school. You understand what I'm saying? This nigga talked about the old school, talking about, I'm like, man, and then come to find, and see, I don't want to be like, you know what I'm saying? You know what? I don't want to be like, trying to, I don't want, like, because he's from Jamaica. He's from Jamaica. You see, but Jamaica don't let people come to Jamaica and talk shit about Jamaica. You see what I'm saying? They don't let motherfuckers, they don't let motherfuckers come to Jamaica and talk about Jamaica. You see? I don't even know if they claim this nigga. You understand what I'm saying? Just because you from Jamaica don't mean, goddammit, but at the same time, motherfucker, you over here. You see what I'm saying? You on the soil, nigga, where our ancestors bled. You see what I'm saying? We the one put the work in over here, nigga. You see what I'm saying? And that's where it kills me where, we get niggas, and that just show you because we all over the place and shit where, even other blacks and shit from different parts of the world want to come over here and be disrespectful. You understand what I'm saying? I'm in total disagreement of that. You understand what I'm saying? I'm in total disagreement. I've always been in like, motherfucker, look here. We've been over here for 400 years, motherfucker, dealing with this Cro-Magnon. If you don't take your silly ass somewhere and sit down, nigga, you understand? Our ancestors built this shit. You could have stayed where the fuck you was at. Real talk, nigga, and come up where you at, nigga, on your blood, sweat, and tears. Nigga, don't come over here on our blood, sweat, and tears, nigga, and try to make it. Nigga, you could have made it where you was. And that go for the foreign, all of them. You understand what I'm saying? That's us, nigga. That's how we let other people come in here and benefit off of our shit. You know what I'm saying? There's got to be time out on this shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't support none of that shit. Once, let them, cause the day gonna come. If you on the other side, nigga, your day is gonna come. Period. They're gonna get tired of your weak ass. You see what I'm saying? Cause they know they dealing with a weak nigga. You understand what I'm saying? Anytime they get somebody to go against their own race, they know they weak. And they know that they only use